He needs to suck out.
He doesn't get it.
No, he does not.
A deuce comes off. So the phenom from Finland getting the best of Doyle Brunson right there.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Antonius kicking Doyle Brunson around like a tumbleweed.
Well, you can't fault Doyle's play there. Give Patrick credit for making the call with the ace-9. And on we go. We still have 3 players left.
It's a $7 million pot, and look at Doyle Brunson. You talk about the blood being drained from your head. Looks like he's been kicked by his own horse. Doyle Brunson down to $1.5 million. Action on him. Look at this. He's got a big hand, though.
I'm all in.
King Jack, he says, naturally I'm all in.
I'd go all in, too, with advance if I was in his shoes with that chip stack.
And right behind him, Patrick with a Queen 7. He goes down.
Oh, my golly.
I called.
Renee has picked up 2 kings. If you were going to dream about a hand you wouldn't want to be up against right now, if you were Doyle Brunson, it's 2 kings, and that's exactly what Renee showed up with. This is unbelievable.
Just a complete debacle for Doyle Brunson, making his move up against kings.
And that's the 3rd time that people have moved all in on Renee when he's picked up a big pair out of the blind. Incredible. Here, Doyle's going to have to get very lucky to outdraw him.
Okay, let's see the flop. King Jack is 2 kings.
Casper, you better get to work, buddy.
Doyle getting ready to get up, he says, and there's the flop.
Well, Doyle's going to have to catch 2 runners now to win this pot. It's going to have to come Jack-Jack or 2 running cards to make it straight.
I need a queen.
Well, Doyle says, give me a queen, and that's what came off.
Oh, sure.
That gives him an open-end straight draw. He now has 8 cards he can catch to win this pot. Any ace or any 9.
Can the maestro predict his hand?
Well, look at Renee. He said, I can't believe it. I know this is his house, but please, don't do this to me. We're talking about over $1.5 million in real money and a WPT title.
The Dane in prayer mode. River card coming up.
Well, it's an 8. Renee breathing a sigh of relief, and the legendary Doyle Brunson out in 3rd place.
Doyle Brunson, the Dalai Lama of poker.
Well, Doyle, ever the sport, doffs his cap to the crowd. They're getting him a standing ovation, as they should.
He's going to take home $563 grand.
This guy's done it all in the poker world. Very close to capturing his 2nd World Poker Tour title tonight at the age of 72. Just incredible.
Standing ovation. Always an honor to watch this man play. As he walks away to talk to our very own Courtney Friel.
Thanks, guys. Doyle, by the way you were playing, it looked like you were going to win this thing. How'd it go out there?
I thought so, but, you know, that's the way it goes. There's nothing you do about it. The blinds and names get up so high that, you know, both these kids are very aggressive. They're both good players, and nothing I could do. I thought I had it, but I didn't.
It's time for our money presentation. Okay, girls, show us the money.
And out comes a bevy of beauties from Bellagio.
Well, this is always the good part. The huge amounts of cash being flopped on the table.
And it's going to be plenty, Vance. Over $3 million they're going to dump on this table.
And our very own Courtney Friel.
We're crowning 2 more new millionaires on the World Poker Tour tonight. One of these guys is going to walk away with a little over $1 million, the other with over $2 million.
Well, it's going to be a European street fight. We're about to begin. Stay tuned. We're coming back with the fight in just a moment. Welcome back to the World Poker Tour, the 5-Diamond World Poker Classic from Bellagio, where past winners have included Gus Hansen, Paul Phillips, and Daniel Negreanu. Who's going to take the title this year?
Well, it's going to be a young foreign player, that's for sure. Our current chip leader is 26-year-old Renee Peterson from Denmark. He's got a little over 10 million in chips. And Patrick Antonius is from Helsinki, Finland. He's 25 years old. He's starting out with 6.6 million.
All right, it's on Patrick. He's got a miserable-looking 5-3.
He's the more aggressive of these 2 players.
Well, he has proved that this evening.
Well, he's going to prove it again right here. He's got a 5-3 offsuit, and he's betting $1.2 million with it.
And Renee finally peeks down at his Queen 4, and he can't compete.
Normally, the more aggressive player in heads-up situation fares better. If that's the case, Patrick could do very well in this heads-up match. Can Renee change gears and get into an aggressive mode himself? We shall see.
Ante's getting stiff. The antes are 50,000 at this point, and the blinds are just an incredible $300,000 and $600,000.
That means these players are putting in $1 million every 2 hands before they even look at their cards.
All right. Patrick looking at his cards. He's got Queen 7 this time.
He's on the button, in position. Has what we call the computer hand, the Queen 7 offsuit.
It's going to cost him another $300,000 to make a call, but does he want to get fancy and pump this up? This time Patrick says, I'm just going to call it. And now it's on Rene to pump it. He has 8-3.
He says, give us a flop.
No hanky-panky by Rene.
Here we go. $1,300,000 in the pot, and they're just calling before the flop. Well, flop is Jack, 10-6, 2 spades, no help to either player.
No, and Rene quickly checks it. Nothing hitting for Patrick either. But does he see a window of opportunity here?
Well, he's got a laser look toward that $1.3 million sitting in the pot. He's going to take a stab at it, Vince.
And before he can even get it in, Rene dumps his hand. Ooh.
Well, the aggression paying off for Patrick Antonius with that last pot. He is now the chip leader by a slight margin. And Vince, no matter which one of these guys win, they won't be the first guy to win from that country. Certainly we saw Juha Helppi, who's come in first and second in World Poker Tour events. He's from Finland. And obviously we all know about the great Gus Hansen, the winningest player in the World Poker Tour from Denmark. Could Rene be the second Dane to capture a WPT title?
All right, on Patrick, and look at this. He's got a great hand, ace-king, big slick of spades.
Well, poker is all about betting. When to bet, when not to bet, and most importantly, how much to bet. Let's see what Patrick is going to do here with the ace-king of spades.
Does he want to slow play it and just call for 300?
I'm all in.
No, he's going to go all in with the oversized raise.
I would say an oversized raise for sure. He has bet over $8 million here.
Rene is sweating because he looks down at an ace-4 of diamonds.
Let's go.
He says, I'm going to call it.
Well, Vince, his thought process was that if my opponent had a better hand than this, would he really go all in? Why wouldn't he try to trap me and win more money?
That's right.
Rene thought he had the best hand. He was fooled by the overbet by Patrick, and there's Patrick up high-fiving his friends.
Oh, yeah, he is celebrating maybe a little bit too early. It's ace-king versus ace-4.
You know, he's only slightly over a 2-to-1 favorite to win this pot. He's still high-fiving the crowd, giving Marcel Lusk a hug there.
Rene thinking he should be getting the Nincompoop Award. Absolutely disgusted that he makes this call, but you can't blame him. Not a bad call.
Well, Vince, unfortunately for him, he got fooled. Now he's got to get lucky.
Big Slick versus ace-4. 2 European players, both in their 20s. One of them about to become a major poker superstar.
Well, folks, you're talking about over $1 million difference between first and second place in real money. The prestige of winning a World Poker Tour title. It's all on the line.
Now,
here's the flop.
It's a
7-6-5.
Open-ended there for Rene. Not so fast.
Well, that's a nice flop for Rene because, as you said, he now has 11 outs to win this pot.
How many have 11 outs?
He can catch a 3 or an 8 and make a straight. He can also backdoor diamond flush. 4 3s, 3 4s, and 4 8s. Those are the 11 cards Patrick's trying to dodge right now. Let's see if he can do it.
$1 million coin flip.
Rene Peterson with some big-time hope here. Here's the turn.
A 3 is
He's
come
got
off. Rene has made a straight. Notice it's a 3 of spade, though, Vince. This means that Patrick has made a flush draw, so he will win the pot. If a spade comes off, he can tie it if a 4 comes off.
This is one ugly train wreck. I don't know what's going to happen. It's not over yet.
Well, Patrick had the best hand before the flop, on the flop. Now on the turn, he's behind. He's got to get lucky and catch a card if he wants to end this tournament right now.
Here it comes.
He doesn't do it. A 10 comes off. Rene Peterson from Denmark is going to take down this pot over $16 million and leave Patrick with only $100-some thousand left. He can't even put in the small blind.
Well, Patrick is just looking in the middle. He keeps staring at the cards. I mean, what devastation.
But Vince, win, lose, or draw here, I can tell you, he's made millions of poker fans around the world with his play and his personality.
How much? 100.
Vince, this guy is like you. 20 years ago, you're a young, good-looking guy, good poker player, tennis player, and you feel just like he does. I knew it was coming. I knew you were going to outdraw me.
This is what you got to look forward to, Patrick.
Patrick's going to be all in here for $150,000.
Well, they're just getting it all in right now, and they're going to do that time and time again here until Renee wins a pot, I guess.
I cannot believe the turn of events here.
Players turn them up. Patrick is all in pocket.
And look at this. Renee's picked up 2 8s, a big hand playing heads-up poker. He's up against King 7 of spade that Patrick has. And yes. Patrick's got to be thinking, look, you drew out on me last time. Far worse than this. Maybe I can outdraw you here.
Here comes the first 3. You know that cliche in poker, a chip in a chair.
Oh, spades.
It's come 9, 6, 3 with 1 spade. So Patrick's going to have to catch a king, 2 runners to make a straight, or 2 spades to make a flush. Otherwise, he's going to be our runner-up.
Go for it.
Here's the turn. It's a 3. It pairs the board.
You know, you can hear a pin dropping here, Vince. The place has grown to love this Patrick Antonius, and they sense he's going down right now. Got to catch a king on the river. Can he do it?
You got it.
Nope. Oh. It's a jack. Well, that's going to do it. The 26-year-old from Denmark, Renee Peterson, is our champion.
Just awesome. Your heart's got to go out to the young Patrick Antonius from Helsinki. But Renee Peterson playing solid here tonight. He's our champion. He is over $2 million richer.
Let's meet our champion from Denmark. Step right on over here, Renee Peterson. Renee, I got to tell you, you have set the world on fire. You got into this event by winning a $100 satellite. You've parlayed it into a WPT title and $2 million. Certainly you got lucky on that last hand, but boy, what a show you put on here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. It was fantastic. Yeah, what can I say? I won $2 million, so.
Well, you can't say much better than that, that's for sure. And now it's time to toast our champion with Budweiser, the official beer of the World Poker Tour. Here's to the champion of the 5-Diamond World Poker Classic, Renee Peterson of Denmark. For Courtney Frio, Vince Van Patten, and everyone at the World Poker Tour, I'm Mike Sexton saying thanks for watching. And until next time, may all your cards be live and your pots be monsters.